Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to my channel. I am back with a makeup video. So for those of you who comment on my lifestyle videos that you miss my makeup videos, this video is for you and everybody else who's joining me. Thank you guys for being here today. I'm gonna be trying out some super underrated makeup. I'm trying out makeup from OFRA today. Now, this brand, as I have been cleaning out my makeup, so we've all been on the clean out makeup journey with me. Most of us have been. And I found a lot of OFRA makeup that I have, and every single piece I have, I'm like, oh my gosh, I love this so much. I love this so much. I love this so much. And I've never really dove in with them on my channel before. So I thought, when I get comments all the time, day and night, DMs talking about how you missed my makeup videos. I hear you, I see you. So I thought to myself, what a great time to use some OFRA makeup, support a small brand, and yeah, try out some of their newer products. So they had sent me some PR over Christmas time, and as I was putting the PR back into my makeup, I was like, I think it's time for a makeup video. I really want to do like a super vampy, very fall-esque look, like winter makeup, because it's still winter time. I've been doing a lot of natural looks, so today I just want it to be a little more deep, a little more vampy. So I hope you guys are excited for this video. With that being said, be sure and subscribe to my channel before you leave and click the like video. Click the like button, not the like video. Hello. If you do enjoy this video. So let's jump right in. Oh my gosh, it's been so long since I've done makeup. I mean, kinda. You guys watch my vlogs. It hasn't been that long, but only if you watch my vlog channel. And also, I'm gonna do a little chit chatting today because I love talking to you guys. This is the primer they have. It's called Cool as a Cucumber. Now, I'm obsessed with cucumber since the Wet n Wild face mist. It's cucumber is like my favorite. I used to love the cucumber scent. Here it is. I used to love the cucumber scent from Bath and Body Works. What was it called? Do you guys remember that scent that was cucumber? You have to tell me in the comments. I can't think of what it was. I actually got a lot of this because this is supposed to be cooling, relaxing, very hydrating, and I really want this all over my face because my skin is actually pretty dry. You can also, oh my god, it smells so good. Okay, and then right off the bat, you know how primers sometimes are like really silky feeling and like fill in pores? This one's more of a tacky primer, and I feel like it really moisturizes the skin versus pore fill in, which that's really what I'm looking for, especially in these winter months. I'm gonna go ahead and hit the forehead with it too because my forehead, it's dry too. So I feel like we've just kind of moisturized our skin. This actually feels really thick, rich, and nice. By the way, I have a discount code with OFRA. It's LauraLee for 20% off site-wide. So they do a pretty big discount. My code is affiliated. If you guys don't know what that means, it means I earn a small commission if you use my code off of your order. So that's what affiliation means. But I always disclose that in my description box. I got a code. Save your money. 20% is like good though, because most of my discount codes are for 10% off. So I feel like they really take it there with the 20%. They're like, okay. Okay, so now we're gonna move on. I always do my foundation first, and I wanna try out their sponge. So I just wet it, and I just wanna show you guys. Look how big it got. This is comical. It's so big. So at first it felt a little stiff in the package, so I was a little nervous. I was like, the sponge gonna be any good? Because ma'am, I am not here to play games. But look how squishy. Can you guys see? Squishy, squishy, squishy. Just very, very soft. It's actually as soft as that e.l.f. sponge that I love so much. So pretty shocking stuff there. So I'm using number 4. This is their Absolute Cover Foundation. It is a full cover foundation with silk peptides. So it looks like it has some skincare in it. It says smooth all over. Leaves skin flawless. Stay perfect matte day. It's buildable, medium to full coverage. Okay, well, it's pretty hyped up on the packaging, so we're gonna see. Isn't really any good. It has this feature I just noticed. It locks closed. Does every foundation have that? Because I don't think it does. And you turn it and look, it's open. So I'm using shade number 4, by the way. They have a bunch of different shades, but here's the one that I am using. I'm a little bit lighter now that we are deep into winter. So blending it out. Wow, look at that, guys. I gotta shave my face. Look at that. That is a really good coverage. Okay. I'm a little shocked because whenever you apply things with a sponge, I typically do use a kabuki a lot, but whenever you apply things with a sponge, you tend to get just like a little less coverage. So I'm a little, like my freckling is being covered. Wow. Now it says it's matte. It doesn't feel that matte, maybe because of the primer I use, but it does feel a little bit dewy, which I actually prefer. If you guys know me, I'm just not, I got the biggest zit in the world right here, and it hurts to even move my jaw. Do you guys ever get those zits? Oh my God, they hurt. Drive me crazy. Let me add a little to my forehead. So I think I'm adding seriously the smallest amounts, and I think it's really given me a nice medium coverage look. But I do think if I went in with another layer, I could definitely get it built up to full coverage. The sponge is also excellent. So if you get anything from OFRA, I recommend getting this sponge. It's actually called the Perfecting Puff. Really, really great. It gets so big in size. Okay, I feel like I have my foundation on. Like, I don't know if you guys can tell, but I think the coverage looks really great. This is my first time using an OFRA foundation. I've never used one before, so I am quite impressed. I like the way it looks. I especially like that it's not too matte on my skin because I'm just not a girl who loves that super like matte face anymore. Like, I love a good setting spray to help things be dewy. I also like a somewhat dewy foundation, but not too dewy, wherever you look like you've been sweating or you're just like really hot and greasy, because I've been there too. I kind of like it in between, and I feel like that's what this is, because see, you guys can see a little bit of shine. Chef's kiss. Moving right along. So they have this concealer wheel. I do want to try it out. I want to try this shade right here for my under eyes and see what happens, and I'm going to use the sponge with it. Kind of feels weird talking makeup. It feels weird in a weird way. I don't know why. I feel like I've definitely had a little bit of a disconnect. You know, my YouTube career went from like makeup, and every video being focused just around makeup. Wow, that looks pretty good. Again, I'm just like dabbing the sponge into this little space right there. I went from every video to be focused around makeup, and then I feel like my life changed so immensely, and I will admit, like, it got a little redundant for me. I feel like with a YouTube channel, like, I should share like what my life's like and like be real about it, and makeup's just was kind of surface for me, you know, and it was easy, and like, I don't know, I wanted to challenge myself and show more of me and more of what I like and my hauls and like my lifestyle videos, and like, I'm so grateful that my channel changed. I feel like there was like this huge beauty guru wave on YouTube, like the beauty guru. That's hard to say a bunch of times. Beauty guru. It was just like, oh, everybody's a beauty guru. And like that just blew up. And then I don't know, I just don't feel like it's like that anymore. And so, not that I'm happy to not be so much of a part of it, but I'm happy to separate myself from that a little bit, because I feel like in my life, if you knew me and hung out with me, I am so much more than a beauty guru, and that's all I presented myself online. And I'm like, this is crazy. This isn't me. And like, whenever I get shit talked, people just, she's a beauty guru. And I'm like, no, I am an aunt. I am raising a kid. I am a wife. I am trying to take care of my home. You know, I have friends. I like to have a good time. And like, no one knows all these things about me. So that too was one of the reasons I really wanted to change my content. It's like, if you want people to know you, then show who you are on the internet. And so I feel like that's what I've been doing these past 2 years, where I've kind of posted less beauty and posted more me. I love the way my face makeup looks right now. And I feel like I've been sleeping on OFRA a little bit. A lot. I have used a lot of their color products, highlights, and lip products, but as far as their base products, I've been sleeping on them. Okay, let's move on. So I'm gonna go ahead and set my face. OFRA does have the translucent powder in light. It is a loose powder. It looks like this. Comes in this little jar. Okay guys, what I've done here, I'm holding it down here because it was too bright up there, but I just put some in this lid. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and set my face so this makeup stays. This color has kind of a pink hue to it, but I think it's like kind of loomy and it's looking really nice on. So see, what I do is I get some on the back of my sponge, and now I'm just gonna set the face with it. This sponge is really coming in handy today. We've done all our makeup so far with it. I'm just like really going in with the sponge. Okay, now I'm just gonna go in with a little bit of my translucent powder for my under eye, because it is a whiter color, so this is really gonna brighten. And then they have a banana powder I want to also play with. Ooh, I love it. I just love it. Okay. on. So they've recently come out with this very pretty palette. It's called a Good to Go palette. It has a color wheel highlighter, meaning it has 4 different shades. In the highlighter, it has a bronzer, it has blush, and it has eyeshadow. It has 6 different eyeshadow shades in this really pretty minty color. So I really like this palette. They make a lot of palettes. I actually have a few of them I want to show you. They have the new Solstice palette. So this one's a little more fall-timey, a little deeper, and it has the highlighter and 2 blushes. I really love the color scheme in this one, but I think they're both really pretty. And then I want to show you this big palette they have as well, which it kind of has like everything in it. Now this is called the Soul palette. So it has blushes, bronzers, brightening banana powders, and then multiple highlighters, 6. I think these are supposed to be brow products, but you could definitely use these 2 as an eyeshadow. It has 2 brow products as well as 6 eyeshadows. So you kind of have a full face palette in this palette. I think it's really cool how they do that. It also comes with a large mirror in it, which is really nice. I think for starters, I'm actually going to take this shade here and pop it into my crease. So I have a little bit on my L18 brush, and I'm going to focus this. I'm going to just start it right here in the outer crease, and I'm just pushing it in. And then I'm going to blend the color. I did just have some of the concealer from the concealer wheel down as a primer. Just any concealer really works. Or you can use your favorite eyeshadow primer, whatever. And then whatever's left on my brush, that's whenever I like to move the color around and start blending it. I'll be honest, in beauty, I do see like beauty videos in general, like just beauty videos not getting the views and attention that they used to. And that's not for every channel. And that's not, I'm not talking about a specific person or even myself. I'm just talking about in general. The hype and all for the beauty world, I feel like has gone down, and I'm not sure what's the cause of that exactly. I think everything runs its course. I don't think beauty will ever go away. I definitely don't think beauty will ever go away. I think it'll always be a special part of the internet for sure, but I think it definitely like kind of had its peak and was just like exploding there for a moment, and it's just like wild, and all the drama and any attention was really focused on the beauty gurus for a couple years on YouTube. And now I feel like any drama or just like a lot of the crazy attention has moved on from beauty, which is a good thing. I think it needed to happen because it was just a really crazy time. I also think the beauty viewer, and I'm not talking about everybody who watched beauty. I think there's a ton of people who absolutely hated the drama stage, but I think a lot of the beauty viewer loved the drama stage, and that is what blew it up so much. Now again, these are literally just my thoughts. I'm thinking out loud and just chatting with you guys. I love having honest conversations with you guys, and the more I do it and the more feedback I get, the more open I want to be with you guys and just talk about how I feel about the industry and everything, and like where my head's at. And then I don't know, just like feels better to make videos whenever like you're able to express yourself honestly without being attacked. In the new Solstice palette, we have like this maroony shade, and I just want to take a little bit of that to create this vampy look for us and just pop it into the outer corner. So really pretty color. And these brushes like this are good because they're a little bit more stiff, so they help build up color. Okay, now I want to kind of viva voom this look. I want to add this bronze color. It is, look at this. Screaming my name. It's so freaking pretty. I want to add this all over my eyelid. Again, like I said, I wanted to do like a winter vampy look. So this is really going to make that come to life. Ooh, this color is like shockingly beautiful. I'm obsessed. So you really want to take your time when building up a shimmer on your eyelid and really just press it in and pack it on to get that extra pigment buildup. And if you wet your brush with any type of setting spray, it will be super intense. I did keep the powder under my eyes because I knew I'd be working with deeper colors. So any fallout, I want it to save my foundation. Now that I'm done pretty much with most of my eyeshadow, I'm now gonna sweep away the loose powder here. Okay, I just gave my lashes a little curl, and now I'm gonna go in with the OFRA mascara. This is the volumizing mascara. And I'm just gonna coat my lashes. I will be adding some falsies today, but if you're not a falsies girl, that is totally fine. You can totally skip that step. All right, guys, I'm gonna go in with a little bit of the bronzer from this palette here. And I'm just going to start pressing this in to kind of contour my face a little bit. Now, I know my face has been looking a little flat because I haven't added my bronzer. Do you guys see the difference? Like, look at this side, look at this side. It makes such a huge difference contouring. And then I'll go ahead and bring it up into my temple areas. And I always hit the jawline a little bit with the bronzer. This bronzer is a bit warm toned, but I think it looks really good on still. And I always hit it right here on the chin area. And I think that looks really good. Okay, and I adore this color right here, blush. It's such a pretty mauve-y blush. So I'm gonna go in with my L14 brush. Ooh. I'm gonna apply this to the cheeks. Oh, so pretty, I love it. Okay, now what I wanna do is just go back in with the bronzer shade here. And I just wanna run this to smoke out my lower lash line a little bit. I also have some eyeshadow left over on the brush, and I'm just gonna go all the way from the inner, all the way to the outer with it. And now I'm gonna go in with this color wheel here, and I'm gonna stick to the golden colors here, but for my inner corner here, I wanna use this lightest shade. You see right here on this side, it's like a very pretty pearly color. I'm gonna use my L16 brush with the lightest shade, and we are going to majorly make our eyes pop with this. We're also gonna hit the brow bone just a little bit. Woo! And now I'm gonna go in with more of the golden shades, like a pretty gold champagne over here. And we are really glowing here, ma'am. And it did not take a lot. I love OFRA's highlighters. They're a baked formula, so you get like this extreme pigment out of barely touching it. All right, I always hit the smallest amount on my forehead because you guys know I love the glow. I'm gonna take a little bit of that pinky powder and just clean up my jawline. I typically do this last in any look, but before the lips. And I don't like to use too much, but just a little. Oh, I love the way this looks turning out, but we are going to finish it off with Mina. So this is their liquid lipstick, and Hello Vamp. It's like a crimson maroon color, perfect for winter, perfect for fall. I should have wore this color more this year, but I didn't. So let's apply. I am gonna let this dry and add a whole nother layer of it because I want it to be pretty dark. Okay guys, this is the final look. I love, nude, have it on my tooth. I tried it. Ooh, almost forgot setting spray. So I have Makeup Fixer, a light refreshing mist that keeps your makeup in place all day long. Yes, please. Ooh, gotta get her going. Recommend testing out that spritzer before you use a product on your face. Give me all the dew. Ooh, I love it. Ooh, it smells nice. It's like really light scent, but quite refreshing. All right. It says no daytime touch-ups. The Makeup Fixer is on the face. Oh, you can use a little tissue to pat dry. Wow, so you can use this kind of like you would a blotting powder. I want more. I keep spraying it. Okay, guys, I feel like my look is kind of, I have lipstick on my teeth still. I feel like my look is a little bit 90s-esque, and I'm here for it. I hope you guys like the way the look came out. Hope you guys enjoyed this makeup video. If you did, be sure and give the video a thumbs up. Don't forget, OFRA Cosmetics, I have a discount code for 20% off. So I want to quickly talk about the products I like the most. The lip is fire. I did have to put 2 layers on it to really build it up, or 2 layers of it to build it up. I also am obsessed with the eyeshadow palette. The colors were just chef's kiss. They were amazing. And the next thing, oh, the foundation. The foundation. It looks so good. It's like shockingly good. I'll definitely be using it again for sure. And lastly, I highly recommend if you do enjoy a pen liner, theirs is top of the line and it doesn't cost as much.
Pun intended.
Top of the line. Pun intended. It does not cost as much as the KVD or other Sephora pen liners. It's not a felt tip liner. It's actually like a pen, and those are kind of hard to come by, and they work the best. So highly recommend this to you guys. I'll have everything linked down below. Thank you guys so much for being here and watching, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye guys.